Hi, I'm Andrew Flushy, your Virginia Traffic and Misdemeanor Defense Attorney. Today I want to talk to you about a very serious subject, dangling objects in your windshield. Not to joke, it really is a very serious subject and can get people in a lot of trouble. Obviously, you don't want to be doing anything wrong in the first place. However, a dangling object or some object in the view of your windshield can give the police a good reason to pull you over. And it can be a very valid reason for them to investigate what else you might be up to that day. And it gets people in trouble for things like DUI, possession of marijuana, etc. So dangling objects on one hand sounds silly, but on the other hand it is serious and it can get you in more trouble. And who wants to be pulled over even if you're doing nothing wrong? Nobody wants to ever see those blue lights in their rearview mirror and wonder what they may be being investigated for. So what is a dangling object? What can you have in your windshield or not? In Virginia, essentially, you cannot have anything in your windshield that even potentially obstructs the driver's view of the highway. And in my opinion, the way the law is currently, that's basically anything, except for your rearview mirror and your inspection sticker, and if your county requires it, the county decal. You shouldn't have anything else in view of your windshield. So what do you do with a GPS or toll tag or something like that? Well, if you have something like that that needs to be in the windshield, so a toll tag is a good example, you need to put that, I would say, behind the rearview mirror. So it's not, if you're sitting in the driver's seat, you really can't see the toll tag at all. So if there was an issue where you were pulled over for a toll tag in your window, you would be able to go to court and explain and take pictures from your perspective in the driver's seat and show that it literally is not obstructing your view of the highway because you can't even see it when you're sitting in the driver's seat. I would say similarly for a GPS. If you have a GPS, some people like to get those mounts and stick it right in the middle of the windshield and it's hanging right there in your face while you're driving. On one hand, it's good to have it where you don't have to take your eyes off the road, but on the other hand, it is definitely in that case obstructing your view of the highway. There's a small portion where you cannot see. And so if you're driving along and a car's coming in that blind spot of yours, you can't see them, and so it is dangerous. So I would suggest for a GPS, get some other kind of mount. There's lots of different mounting options where you can have your GPS or your phone in view, but not in the way of the windshield. So there's ones that I like that go in your CD player if you don't use your CD player anymore. You can put a little mount in there and it holds it right there up front. There's plenty that mount, like sit on your dash. If you have a nice flat dash, you could sit it there so you can see it right there on the top of your dash, but it doesn't obstruct your view, over the GPS to the highway to be able to see the road in front of you. And those kind of mounts, an officer would not even be able to see them. So it wouldn't be an issue where they could say, oh, I pulled him over because I saw this thing in the windshield. Well, they won't even see them because they're out of the way of the windshield. Another good thing to think about is a dash cam. Our vehicles are equipped with dash cams because I think it's your first line of defense in case someone claims you did something that you didn't do. So if you have a dash cam running the whole time you're driving, you would have proof about what actually happened. So the way I mount the dash cam is exactly like the toll tag, directly behind the rearview mirror. I don't need to see it while I'm driving. I just need to know it's working and it's right there behind. So the rearview mirror is here and the dash cam is sitting there so it can see the highway, but I can't see it and it's not obstructing any view that I have of the roadway. The final thing to think about is things you might dangle from the rearview mirror. That's the typical place where people used to put their graduation tassels, or some people have a little flag. The more popular thing from car washes is a little pine tree air freshener. Don't dangle things from your rearview mirror. That's simply asking the police to pull you over and to see what you're up to. That gives them 100% ability to pull you over. It's a legal stop, whether it's a parking permit maybe, or whether it's some kind of decor or air freshener. Do not hang things from your rearview mirror. They literally dangle, they wave. They're almost waving to an officer saying, pull me over. Don't do it. So just don't hang things from your rearview mirror. Don't have stickers or decals in your windshield other than your required ones by law. And if you have to have some kind of device, GPS or dash cam or toll tag in your windshield, be sure you put it in a way that is not even arguably in the view of the driver, between your driver's eyes and the roadway. It should all be 100% clear. And you hopefully won't have any problems. Now again, as I started out this video, kind of a laughing matter, it really isn't. It is a way that the police can pull you over legally for having an object that may be obstructing your view. And so you want to make sure that you abide by the law and don't have any trouble. Nobody wants to be pulled over, even if you're obeying all other laws. You don't want to be interrupted on your way to a date or to somewhere, an important meeting, and have those blue lights behind you and have to explain to the officer why you have a pine tree hanging from your rearview mirror. So just be careful what you put in your windshield, and hopefully you won't have any problems. If you do, give me a call and we'll talk about it.